Jim, two separate operations, very successful, killing one of the leaders tied back to a Marine barracks bombing in the 1980s, and the other one of the founders of Hamas and one of the leaders of Hamas. What's at stake now? What should Israel expect in terms of retaliation?
I don't think there's any question that Iran has to retaliate. This was a tremendous blow to their prestige. I mean, what kind of terrorist puppet masters are you if in a 12-hour period, one of your top Hezbollah guys gets returned to his component molecules, and then you invite the Hamas leader to a party in your own capital city, and those pesky Zionists return him to ambient temperature? They will do something. The question is, are they going to try another major drone and missile attack against Israel, or will they use some kind of terrorist or other kind of asymmetric attack against Israeli civilians?
How important is it to take out the people that are responsible for the attack? Easy to fight the fighters, but it's great. It's better to take out the masterminds, and that's what Israel is determined to do, isn't it?
100%. They went to the top. They went ahead and said, we are not going to take the path of appeasement that so many are trying to force upon us. We're going to be victorious and defeat Hamas. We will defeat Hezbollah. And they made the point that both of them are terror proxies of the tyrannical theocracy in Tehran. They took it to the spider at the center of the web.
And they blame us, of course. And if you are stationed in Iraq or Syria right now, how does your posture change?
You have to go to the highest threat level because of the fact that Iran's other proxies, the Shia militias in Iraq and Syria, have been attacking the U.S. forces there since October 7th and before. And so we have to assume that that's another possibility. I think if Iran was smart, they wouldn't attack the U.S. They would stick to just Israeli targets. But I'm not sure that's going to help them. Israel is fundamentally ready to go ahead and deal with this problem at the source, which is Iran. And I don't mean a fight directly against Iran, but to take it to Hezbollah and in the north and all the rest of their proxies on the ground.